Unique from We Out Here TV, UniqueTravels.tv, and it's July 27th. I'm out here in beautiful Snellville, Georgia. It's nice out here, y'all. It's a nice day. I'm sure it's going to get really hot, though. It's still early. It's like 9-something a.m. But anyway, I'm coming to you guys today to talk about the difference between a CELTA, a TEFL, a TESOL, and a TESOL. So these are all different certifications you can get to teach English as a foreign language in another country. So basically, the CELTA is a certificate in teaching English to speakers of other languages. So that's what like the CELTA acronym stands for, even though the words aren't the same because they changed it or something. So TEFL is teaching English as a foreign language, so TEFL. CELTA is CELTA. And then TESOL, which is TESOL, is teaching English to students of other languages. So these are all the different kinds. And then it's a TESOL, which is TESL, which is teaching English as a second language. So all these things are basically all the same. They're all certificates you can get. Well, they're not all the same, but they're all certificates you can get to go teach English as a foreign language in another country. So basically, I chose the CELTA, even though it's way more expensive than some of the other certificates, because it's the most renowned worldwide. It's through Cambridge University. Like, every place knows about it, so you have more leverage as far as when you want to get hired for a certain company or whatever, like a certain job for teaching English. So that's why I chose the CELTA. But you can also get a TEFL on Groupon for $49.99 easy, or something like Eye to Eye, which is a bit more pricey, like in the $1,000 range, but it comes with, you can get an internship with that $1,000 and so dollars and go to a place that you pick, like China, Vietnam, Thailand. They have a list on their website. So the TEFL and the TESOL are basically interchangeable. They're the same thing. If you look at any job posts, you'll see that they'll have a slash, like TEFL/TESOL certificate, and then they'll have CELTA on its own. Like, CELTA is its own thing, so it doesn't really fall in with the rest of these TEFL, TESOL, and all those things, but it is the same type of training almost, because some of them come with the same type of thing where you get 20 in-class hours a part of your training. Like, my training is 160 hours. So in that 160 hours, 20 of those are in-class training, which means I'll have to stand up in front of a class and actually teach students that'll come in from the city of Ecuador. And this is what I'll be doing down in Ecuador. I leave in like 3-4 days. I leave on Saturday, and today is Tuesday. So I'm really excited about that. And I'll be gone for 5 weeks. And I'll be training, learning about the CELTA, and I'll make some videos while I'm down there. And I'll, talk about if it's as vigorous as they say. Because if you look up anything about the CELTA, they say it's pretty hard. I'm currently taking like a pre-course. They recommended a CELTA pre-course just to brush up on my grammar and whatnot. Grammar, those rules you haven't heard from since like the 9th grade. So it's pretty crappy. But it's a nice refresher. It's long though. It's like 17 modules. And a lot of these TEFL certificates, they offer them online. Like, you don't have to go in class as I'm doing, or go far away. And then you can find some that if you do want to go somewhere, you can just sign up for that and go to whatever country, let it be France, Italy, wherever. They have a TEFL program. You can find it and you can go in person in class. You have to pay for your own flight. I haven't found any program where the flight is free. I have heard that the CELTA, which is pretty expensive if you look it up, the Ecuador was $2,195, but includes all your meals, your accommodations, and everything. Whereas a lot of the other CELTAs, they don't include anything, just the course. So if you decide to pick Italy or France or Amsterdam or somewhere in Asia, wherever you decide to pick, they probably won't have housing, and if they offer it, it'll be like at an extra cost, and they definitely won't have meals. So you have to fend for yourself as far as that's concerned. So that's why I chose the one in Ecuador, because they have one in Atlanta, downtown on Peachtree Street, that offers the CELTA program, but it's actually costs more than the one in Ecuador. And so I was just like, I might as well go to Ecuador. It's a whole nother country. I get meals, accommodations, and then I don't have the distractions of being at home and just commuting or whatever. So it just depends on you and what your lifestyle is conducive as far as what you can do, if you can go away into the program. And a lot of people just start working right then. A lot of the programs offer free job placement help and things like that. It's like one of the recruiters I talked about in my previous videos, kind of, where they help you get a job and set up an interview and things like that. So yeah, these are the different certifications you can get if you want to teach English. Some places, like in South America and things, you don't have to have a bachelor's degree or any type of degree. You could just have this certificate and go down there and get a job, or get a job before you even go. But if you know anything about South America, if you look at their pay scale, they don't pay that well. So they have, of course, less requirements because they're more, impoverished or whatever. So, but this is Unique What We Out Here TV, Unique.Travels TV, and it is beautiful. And I'll be leaving for Ecuador in a few days, and I appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And if you guys have any questions, send me a message.